I'm Dr. Marcy from Behavior and Beyond, and I'm sitting here on my couch with Veronica, a dear friend, an amazing actress who's going to help us show you exactly how to handle some challenging situations behaviorally, right?
Right.
And while in real life she would never act this way, she's doing it for your benefit and because I've asked her. One of the challenges that I think many families face, and maybe you face, is when you're trying to make a phone call and your small being keeps interrupting with things that sound real and sound serious but turn out not to be. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to make just one phone call without being interrupted? You think parents might enjoy doing that?
Yep.
All right, so let's show them what to do when there's some problem behavior. All right?
All right.
Great. So the first thing to do is set up practice times where it's not a really critical call, it's not super important. You can set your small being up to know what's going to happen, and then you can ignore any problem behavior that comes intentionally, right? So I'm going to say, all right, I need to make a phone call. It's going to be 2 minutes, intentionally very short. I cannot talk to you during the call. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. Now I'm going to take out my phone and I'm going to call somebody who I know is going to be okay with me being a little bit distracted. So I'm going to get on the phone. I'm going to make sure it's only about 2 minutes. And no matter what my small being does, I'm not talking to her.
Mom,
Can't do it.
1 second, please.
Not even 1 second can I give it to her, because then she'll always interrupt. I'm just going to keep talking.
It's an
And I can keep
emergency.
talking. And I can keep talking.
It's an emergency.
And I might have to move my body. But it's only 2 minutes, so we can do this.
Mom,
And I'm going to keep talking.
I want a minute.
And she is loud, so I might not fully be able to hear the person on the other phone, but I'm still going to stay here. I'm going to pretend that I can hear everything. I'm going to let the other person know that I'm slightly distracted, but that I'm still with them.
Mom.
I'm going to do my best to stay focused. And after 2 minutes, I'm going to say, okay, great. It was so lovely to catch up with you. Thanks. I'm now done with my call, which I very specifically say. I'm now done with my call. What do you need?
I have a big cut on my leg.
No, you don't. And you know where the Band-Aids are. Go get one.
Fine.
Okay, and when she comes back, we'll do what happens, show you what happens when there's a real call. Because sometimes there's a real phone call. She's getting her own Band-Aid. Isn't that lovely? Awesome. So sometimes your phone rings and it's a call that you didn't plan for. Your small being's there and you have to take it. And so in that moment, once your phone rings, you go, I have a quick phone call. I have to take it. It'll be about 5 minutes. I can't be interrupted. You let her know real quick and then you take the call. And you do the same thing that you did before. You ignore everything that comes.
Mom.
Now, a secret of the trade, especially if it's a work call, is you might want to start hitting mute so that when you're listening to the other person, they don't have to hear your small being yelling in the background.
Mom.
And you keep talking, keep focusing on the phone call, and you keep ignoring your small being who's yelling in the background.
Mom.
And you keep listening, and you put it on and off mute so that your small being is only hearing you. Sorry, not your small being is overhearing you, so that the person on the other line isn't hearing your small being yell.
Mom. Mom, just 1 second. I'll give you $10 if you do.
Tempting, but I'd much rather have a lifetime of phone calls of not being interrupted.
Mom!
No matter how loud she gets, I'm not going to talk to her.
Mom, I have a really big cut on my leg. And also, like, my ankle really hurts.
All of those things can wait 2 more minutes while I finish my call. There's not an emergency happening, because if there was, she would be yelling about being hurt, not to get me off the phone. You can tell the difference as a parent. And now it's been 5 minutes, and I say thank you, and I hang up my phone, and I say, okay, I'm done with my call. Again, very intentionally saying that. Can I help you with something?
Yes.
What's wrong?
I need help on my homework.
Great, go get it and we can do it together. But nothing that she said on the phone was actually about homework. Interesting, huh? That was an exciting phone call, and I'm sure that phone calls in your house can escalate even more. I've had kids tell parents that they're awful parents. Why are you ignoring me? You need to listen to me. You're the worst parent ever. And you might get some more language like that that's a little more provocative. But stick to the phone call, keep talking to the person, and don't let your small being interrupt. The reason that you can't have a peaceful phone call is because they've never been taught to wait until you get off the phone. This process will teach them how to wait, and while it's hard to go through, the results at the end are so worthwhile. So remember, set them up and let them know that you cannot talk during the call. Do practice calls. Do not talk to them no matter what they say during the phone call. And when you're done, make sure you tell your small being that you're done and can talk to them because your call is over. Do that a couple times for a few weeks, and you will have a changed experience of having a phone call in your house. Remember, blue skies are ahead. Let's get there together.